welcome to my channel. I am a budget mama based in the UK and my little family of 3 is working to a cash budget to help us keep control of our finances. Today's video I'm going to be stuffing our weekly cash envelopes, so let's get started. But before we do, I'm just going to have a sip of my definitely 100% tea. So you guys are bad influences. Apparently my boozy budgets videos get more likes, comments, laughs, you know. So I'm actually on vegan Baileys at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, which I've got to try it before Christmas, right? I don't want to buy a bottle at Christmas and then be like, oh no, I don't like that. But I'm stuck with it because the shops are closed. So this one is a Marks and Spencer's one. It's a, what do they call it? Like chocolate and coconut or something. It tastes like vegan Baileys. I need to try it in coffee because before I was vegan, shocker, I wasn't always vegan. I used to have black coffee with Baileys in. And that is one of the better things that my mother-in-law introduced me to, along with a crippling sense of low self-esteem and the fact that I'm not good enough for her son. You know, apart from that, you know, we get on fine. But anyway, very tasty and kind of looks like tea, so if you don't get too close, like close enough to smell it, it's just like I'm having a cup of tea. It's totally fine. Anyway, and oh my word, yeah, did I mention your bad influences? So £170 is going in today. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70. Fabulous. I've not had to re-record this, so I am still on first cup of Baileys, so that's good. That's good. Oh god. I desperately need some more of these plastic wallet thingies. It's the change. I understand now why some YouTube channels, like if they're doing the budgeting and stuff, they have like a separate change wallet thing, because this one has split, hello, all the way across there. So sellotape to the rescue. It's already sellotaped along that side, so we will make it last a little bit longer until I can get some more, because I am too cheap to buy any at the moment. Oh, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Oh, I'm very much of the opinion that if it does the job, it'll do. It doesn't have to look pretty. And if the sellotape doesn't hold, I can always resort to duct tape. So, sorted. Food. Ooh. A lot of change. More receipts. Very bad. What have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 quid, which is not too bad. It's better than nothing. And I managed to exercise some self-restraint. Ha! Just about. So yeah, I actually had money left from petrol, and I actually managed to keep it in the envelope instead of blowing it. I would like to point out that that is mainly because my Cafe Nero did not have the vegan whipped topping for their coffee. Otherwise, I definitely would have got one of their festive coffees. I am currently working my way through their vegan menu. So if you have a Nero near you, I can thoroughly recommend their Black Forest Mocha. Oh, so good. But I tried, what did I try and have? I think they had like a salted caramel or a cinnamon swirl latte or something. Anyway, yeah, very good. And it comes in a very festive mug. Anyway, self-care, we've got 7 left in there. I missed one. These are out of order. I've taken stuff out and put them back in and they're all out of order, so never mind. It's fine. It's fine. £2 left in pets. Clothing. Oh, I had to dip into clothing again because, well, okay. Any fat girls out there, or, you know, chunky people, thunder thighs, whatever you want to refer to yourself as, I feel your pain with jeans. Like, I am sick and tired of having a perfectly good pair of jeans that wears through at the thighs because... Yes. So, fun times. I'm gonna take the change out. Yeah. And we'll top this back up to 50. We've got 45 in there still, so that's good. So you know how I've said, like, I'm thrifty and DIY and crafty and stuff. Well, I have this pile of jeans in my bedroom. I'd call it a sewing pile. It's not. It's just a pile of shit on my chair. And there are jeans within that pile of shit. So, but they've all gone in exactly the same place. They've all gone where they've succumbed to the heat and friction of my thighs, and I keep intending to, like, fix them. I've seen so many videos on YouTube of people who've gone, oh yeah, I'll just take this scrap little bit of denim and put it here and then sew, and it's definitely not gonna look like I've peed myself. I just, I really want to do it. I want to fix them, and I want to, because they're fine everywhere else. They're absolutely fine, and some of them are my favourite jeans. Like, they're really comfy and they fit me, which I just struggle with because I think in, like, body shape I'm probably apple shapes. Like, I carry all my weight around my middle, so if I go for a size that fits my middle, it's then hanging off my arse and my thighs. It's not good, which you'd think would mean that they then wouldn't rub and chafe and disintegrate, but they do. So anyway, sorry about that. The liquid lubricant sounds wrong, but this is working because I'm just spouting shit. Anyway, I mean, it's definitely not Bailey's, but it's really not bad. I don't know if it's getting better as I drink more or harsher. Possibly harsher. Yeah. Anyway, so what was I saying? Oh, yeah, jeans. So if anybody knows of a brand of jeans that comes with, like, Kevlar reinforced thighs, that would be my perfect pair of jeans. And I think, or if you're particularly, I don't know, if you're a designer or something and you want to make ladies' jeans that have Kevlar reinforced thighs, I mean, motorcycle jeans, they're like Kevlar reinforced, and they can save you from road rash if you fall off a motorbike at 60 miles an hour. Surely they could withstand my thighs rubbing together. Oh god. Anyway, I'm just sick of spending money on jeans. Like, the number of I don't even buy new jeans anymore because when I've bought new jeans they've lasted like 6 months, and then I've blown 30, 20, 30, 40 quid instead of, I just go to the charity shop and spend 4 or 5 quid and they last me the same amount of time. So as long as they're not pre-worn by somebody, like pre-worn obviously, but not pre-worn. Does that, like, anyway, my brain not making sense. So clothes we've taken out. Miscellaneous, £2.50 left. No idea what I spent it on, not a clue. But I did get some pretty, where are they? I did get some pretty, 50p's. Oh god. There we go. I got a Peter Rabbit, I think, and I got the Beatrix Potter one, which we got out of the shop, and I said to my husband, oh look, I've got Peter Rabbit and Harry Potter. It was not Harry Potter. Anyway, so they're gonna go into savings and stuff, and I'm missing my, where is it? One sec. Here it is. I was missing my 5-week month top-up envelope thing. We don't take out of it, but we need to pay him. There we go. So, good dish of change, receipts, more receipts, lots of receipts. Good dish of change, a few notes, so I'm confident that we're gonna be able to pay a decent chunk into the savings challenge, and yeah. So, food, I think because I am kind of like trialing all of the Christmas booze, yes, it could come out of the Christmas fund, but I want to save that for booze that I'm going to drink at Christmas, not booze that I'm going to drink now. Anyway, so I'm going to put the 50 in. I'm not doing very well at rolling my food budget because I'm lazy. Even with like the freebies from work, I still want the full 50 to... It's mainly for the... Oh my god, there are so many holes in my stuff. Where is it? That side. Bottom. I've got a hole in my bottom. Oh no. Okay. Sorry, that just brought to mind. There's that book. My bum's got a crack in it. I need a new bum. My bum's got a crack in it or something. Oh, we may have to put that on the list of things to get my daughter for Christmas. There's I think it's like I'm probably going to offend somebody. I think it's a Scottish lady on YouTube that reads it to her grandchild, and she pees herself laughing, and it's just hilarious. So 70 is going into fuel. Oh, I've been watching so many YouTube channels recently, and they're putting like 30-40 quid a week into fuel, and I'm thinking, how are you getting away with that little money in petrol? I mean, my husband doesn't travel very far to work, and yes, we're managing to put a little bit aside, because we're not actually putting the full 70 in, but realistically that's because we're not going anywhere on the weekend. But yeah, he doesn't travel very far. The only, like, the biggest expense is taking my daughter up to the grandparents once a week, because he's got a... So on those days he travels all the way up to the grandparents and then back down to work, which is past our house, and then all the way back up to the grandparents, and then brings her home in the evening. So yeah, that would probably explain it. Never mind. Mystery solved. Self-care gets 10. This is all out of order. Cats gets 10. I have no idea where we are with the cat stuff. I think we've got dry food. I think we need wet and treats, but I think maybe we're okay for litter. Possibly. Clothing, we are just going to bump up to 50. So we're just putting 5 in. Yeah. And then miscellaneous gets 10. And yeah, miscellaneous gets 10. And then that 5-week month buffer thingy gets £10 as well. Where are we up to with that? 20, 40, 60, we've got 80, we've got 90 in there now. So if we've got a long month coming up, we're pretty sorted. So that's all paid into. And then we've got our dish of change and some notes all going into our savings challenges. Super. So I'm going to count this. Drink more tea. Oh, I'm almost. Yeah, maybe not one for Christmas. It is Initially it tastes like Bailey's, but like the aftertaste is a bit, I want to say like chemically. Ugh. Putting myself off it at this point. Right, so we've got 10, 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, £40 and 19p. So that's looking really good. So we're going to take anything smaller than £1. That's just going into Toothless. We found a place in town that has a semi-decent vegan menu, so we might do like, oh god, Toothless, you're getting fat. So we might do like a meal out or something. Be nice to, as much as I like date nights, it might be nice to do a meal out with the child. Just take lots of toys and colouring and other stuff for her. Sorted. Toothless is fed. I'd be interested to count up how much is in him, just to see where we're at, because we're not actually keeping track at the moment with him. So, savings challenge. So we've got 10, 20, 30, 35 going into our savings challenge. So we can do 23 and 12. Oh god. Oh, so many envelopes. So much change. So 23 and 12. I'm feeling pretty good. Nope, that was 23. Oh god. Yeah, feeling pretty good. Feeling less good that we're basically going to have to blow it all on the bloody boat. We were supposed to go up this weekend, and I just couldn't face it. My daughter is absolutely chock full of a cold, and I've basically been used as a human handkerchief for 4 days, something like that. So nobody will have her because she's diseased. I mean, what grandparent puts like their own health before they're like seeing their grandchild? That sounds really ungrateful. I love my mum, and I appreciate that her and my stepdad, they're very supportive and very helpful, and but it's very much they will have her if it's not an inconvenience, rather than, oh, we desperately need to see her because we miss her a lot. It always feels like they're doing me a favour, you know. So we didn't get up to the boat, so God knows how much water is in her now. I mean, the water that we bailed out the other weekend probably took months to get in there, so I don't think she's going to be like underwater at this point after just a week, but it would have been good to see how much has kind of accumulated in a week. Oh my god, that's so full. Right. So it is a little bit disappointing that basically all of this money that I have painstakingly saved is basically going to be blown on the boat. Yay. Never mind. Never mind, it's fine. I feel really ungrateful kind of complaining about a boat. Purple? Yeah, purple. Like, you know, people can't afford their energy bills and feeding their families, and I'm complaining about having saved 1,400 quid, and oh no, I have to spend it on a luxury item instead of, wait, what? 12, yeah, 12. Oh, my brain. Yeah. Anyway. It's just frustrating because it would have been nice to put towards like something, like a different luxury item, like a holiday or something. Anyway. So, how good is that looking? Oh, it's looking so good. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 to fill. And I think we've got about 9 weeks left. But obviously, if we're left with about 20 quid, as soon as we get below, we're going to be filling a couple each week. So if we're doing 2 a week, that's like 7 or 8 weeks. Yeah, easy, easy. We'll do it. We'll do it. I mean, the hard thing that I have found with like getting into saving and budgeting and stuff, I actually find it really hard to spend money. So it's going to be really hard to spend that money that we've saved. Maybe if we get into the habit of saving it and we can save it like without thinking, you know what I mean? Then maybe it will be easier to spend it. But because it's been such a conscious effort to save it, and we've done without in a lot of areas to save that money, I think it's going to be really hard, especially to spend it on like a luxury instead of, you know, something that we need. It's going to be interesting. Anyway, so I'm down to my dregs. I'm not sure if that's going to be on the list of stuff to buy for Christmas. My husband likes it though, so maybe he can have it. But yeah, try it in coffee, see if it's any better. So that is everything, guys. We have, where are we? There we go. So that's our spending money for the week. We've got the savings really heavy savings challenges paid into. I still think that you are all a very, very bad influence. I mean, you've got me day drinking, which is fun, don't get me wrong, but you are going to be screwing up my budget if I am more enjoyable whilst drinking. I don't know. Anyway. So, I am going to go. I am doing the next one because I am late yet again to record these, and I literally have the hour or so that my husband is taking my daughter to the park. So I will see you in a couple of days, but it will actually be about 3 minutes for me after I've filled up my teacup, probably with something else. And I'm going to show you how I'm getting on with my crafty bits. If you saw that in my last video, I'm doing some kind of Christmas crafts. So tune in on Friday to see what I did with my blocks of wood that I painted white. But thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate you spending the time to watch my videos. I know that there are so many better things to do, so I really do appreciate you coming and spending a little bit of time with me. I will catch up with you in the next one. Take care and happy budgeting.